Hey VC, Wes here again, checking in. As you see from the title, I just want to take some time to respond to some threads. This first thread is going to be Dereck Higgins' thread, 2,500 subscribers. Wow, that's quite a number, but I'm not surprised at all. You're an amazing person, an amazing knowledge when it comes to music. You're a great musician. I love your music. I love watching your videos. I love hearing what you have to say. So it's always a pleasure to watch your videos. And I know a lot of people, myself included, get a lot of pleasure and entertainment and knowledge from watching your videos. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate having you here in the community with us. And I just want to say thank you for doing what you do, and I want to go ahead and try and show some things, try and answer your question. You wanted to see some records that we thought nobody else in the community would have, which is very difficult for me. A lot of my buying is inspired by the VC, so a lot of what I have is things that I bought because I saw it in the VC. So it's really difficult for me. I'm starting to get more comfortable with branching out and sort of getting a better education on what I can buy blindly and whatnot, and sort of how to discover new music and whatnot, and sort of find my own things rather than just buying stuff that other people like. It's still a learning process. I haven't always been as passionate about music as I am now. In the past, my passion has been more towards cars and computers and whatnot. I've always been a music lover, but never to the extent that I am now. Ever since the VC came around. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to try and show some things here that I thought you might find interesting, and I thought that maybe no one else in the community has. So first thing we got here is a couple of things probably nobody else has. These are a couple of Gamble Rogers albums. Gamble Rogers was a Florida folk musician, very well known in Florida folk music circles, but outside of that, I don't think anybody else knows him. But really great storyteller, really great songwriter, hilarious songs, and just some good stuff. Alright, next thing is something you might actually have, Dereck. If not, I know this is something you would like. This is Oval 94 Discount. This is some sound work, basically, kind of stuff. I know it's right up your alley. Do you have this? This is on Thrill Jockey. Yeah, I know you would like this, though, if you don't have it. So that one's a cool one. Alright, next up we have a Christian folk group. This is the New Folk on campus on Impact. Yeah, this sort of some of the Christian groups when folk was becoming really popular in the early 60s. The Christian groups sort of latched onto that and tried to use that to spread their message, I guess. So this is sort of that, but it's actually a very good album. I really do enjoy this, and it's not overly in your face, pushing Jesus down your throat and everything. This is a different time, and when in the Christian community and the secular community, we're not so divided. So this is an interesting piece of music, and I don't think I've ever seen this before in the VC. I know it's pretty rare. All right, next up we got Mix Masters. I don't know, maybe DJ Thunder has this. I don't know, but I don't think I've ever seen this before in the VC. Along those same lines, MC Shan, first album Down by Law, and second album Born to Be Wild. I don't think I've ever seen these in the VC. Maybe DJ Thunder again has those as well, but John Spencer Blues Explosion, Orange. I don't think I've seen this in the VC before. I've seen some other John Spencer, but not this one. Get the Iceburn Collective, Meditative Illusions. This is some math rock, jazzy math rock sort of stuff. I don't imagine you would like this as well. Very interesting. Very challenging to my ears. I'm still not there when it comes to sort of the more out there stuff, but I do enjoy this, and yeah. Here's a local Gainesville band. This is 100 Waters. I haven't seen this in the VC before. They do sort of a folky, electronic, indie rock sort of thing. It's a cool group. Hearts of Oak. This is something, actually, a Vinyl Community member actually made this a couple years ago. Sam, I don't remember what his name was, and he just came back too. And but I don't know if anybody actually picked this up. I didn't see anybody show it, so this is pretty cool. And the last things I got here are a couple of Bravery albums. I don't think I've ever seen anyone show the Bravery before in the VC. This is The Sun and the Moon and Stir the Blood. And The Sun and the Moon is a picture disc, and the other side is the moon. So it's a pretty cool picture disc. And this is just Stir the Blood. Alright, one quick addendum that I forgot to mention because it was a CD and I forgot I had thought about this when I was thinking about how to respond to this thread. But this is something I don't think anybody else has, and it's something very interesting, and I think you might find it interesting as well. This is the Thai Elephant Orchestra. You see Dave Soldier and Richard Lair there. What they did is they built these instruments for elephants to play, and then they taught the elephants, tried to teach them, you know, some musical sort of sounds, and they actually play songs using these instruments that were built for the elephants and their trunk, you know, using mallets and whatnot held in their trunks, and they play elephants playing music, and it's very, very interesting. There was a time when I was really into elephants, and I have a pretty large collection of elephants, and I still feel fond for elephants, and I love being around them, and they're beautiful creatures, and they're amazing creatures, and it's really cool to hear music made by elephants. So I think that's a very interesting, obscure thing that probably nobody else in the VC has. I don't know. Have you heard this, Dereck? It's interesting. So those are some of the things I don't think I've seen before. I just want to say thank you again for being here in the community, Dereck. Thank you for sharing your music with us. I love it. And here's to another 2,500. Cheers.